Ladies and gentlemen, your King's Game.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Tremendous numbers for him over 10 games. He's getting around 20 points per, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Cousins, for Motiejunas. And it's Caspian for Rudy Gay. Now Randall, following the three-point attempt by Freak. Randall kicks to Caspi. He feeds it to Powell, to the middle, looking to end the drought. Oh, and here comes Smith, all alone.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Dellavedova, that's good.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And here's Freak on the importance of preparing for games. You know, Clark, is there anyone that really changes? DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Motiejunas comes in, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Caspi. Rudy Gay is out there with Motiejunas. Then it's Randall. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Collison in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Cousins with a screen on James. Gay, that's a 2-pointer. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. And a wide open look for Freak. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 14 points for Freak.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 27 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Screen by Cousins. Collison dishes to Cousins. To halt the run, and the layup is good. Cousins has got his first basket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And 1:01 left now here in the second. Love the pass to Freak. It's a pick by Love. Here's Freak. No good. Nice D from Cousins. The Kings trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. From 15 feet away, and there's Gay. That's good on the assist for Randall. And that's 15 points for Gay. Irving kicks to Freak. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. From outside the arc, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
Kicks it out to Gay. Again, Sacramento.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers lead by 14. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
DeMarcus, you guys seem to have a lot of opportunities to score, but have not been able to capitalize.
as we begin the second half. First half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. 19 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the center position. Collison, no good.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like... that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here's Collison. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Modiunas a screen on James, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
And that one's good. Freak.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, well, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach during that last timeout. He said their plan was to run their offense through Gay. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Inside, and Kyrie Irving again. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
The Kings have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And he can't get the first one. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Mike Scott's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for James. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Pass to Freak, and he jams it with authority.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Collison. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. There's a screen by Modiunas. Pass to Randall. Lets it fly. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Freak dishes to Irving. He kicks to Freak. This one for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
The Kings have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. The first one falls. And some changes here for the Kings. Powell, he's checked in for Modiunas. And it's Caspian for Rudy Gay. Channing Frye, look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Passes it to Caspi. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Collison, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Fry passes to Freak. Jacks up a three, and that one's good. Freak's got 26 points.
He is on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Randall kicks to Powell. Shot to stop the run, and it's blocked. And here we go, and finished off by Scott.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
LeBron, he's checked in for Mike Scott. There's 1:17 left in the third. Powell kicks to Collison, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Collison's got 5 points so far.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Freak, no good on the three.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
The Cavaliers leading by 21. J.R. Smith on the wing. The dish to James. From 11 feet away. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Kings have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And stolen by Freak. Soft touch off the glass. Freak's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Randall dishes to Collison. From deep three-point range, misses the...
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Some changes for Sacramento. Cousins comes in for Young, and it's Powell in for Reggie Bullock. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. Love comes in for Scott. Freak's checked in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Cassidy is out there with Carl Landry. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And Caspi kicks to Cousins. And the layup is good. Cousins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Freak. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Caspi passes to Cauley Stein.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay down.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Cleveland?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for Sacramento. And Cleveland with a change here too. James is checked in, and it's time for an injury report.
Well, guys, the Kings head athletic trainer gave me an update. He said he's having back spasms and it's causing him a lot of pain. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
Doris, thanks for the update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
And in the training room.
Wow. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'll tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers. Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off. Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of.